Alright, so we're going to go over the basics on Facebook. When you first open up the page, this is what you're going to see, and you're going to put in your email address that we used to set up your account, and then your password over there, and then you hit login. Okay. And so when these things come up, you're just going to hit next so that you can get to your home page. After a little while, that won't come up once your Facebook gets adjusted and it's on the same computer. So this is what's going to come up every single time normally you sign on to Facebook, and this is called your news feed. You guys can see that right there. Basically, your news feed is a running log that updates constantly of your friends' posts and of anything that you have gone to, which we'll get into a little bit more in a second. The first thing that I want to go over is the search bar, and this ideally you'll be using for your customers that you have currently or you've sold to or you're just working with. So you're going to go up to this search up here and type in a name. So let's type in Fisher Honda Justin Kowach. We'll keep typing that. Okay, and then if that person, there's a direct match right here, so Mac will just press enter, and that'll bring up Justin's page, or your customer's page, depending on who it is. And then to friend them, you would just hit add as a friend right here. And then this will come up, and you would hit send a request. But all right, and then he can close that out. To go back to your original page, that news feed that we originally saw, you're going to click on that home button up there. It'll bring you back to the beginning. And there is one other way that you could search for customers. We'll search for my brother. Just type in Eric. And this one's not going to come up right away because of the area that we're in. And his last name's MERCADANTE. Well, we'll pretend that didn't come up. If you just hit that magnifying glass over there, now we get a long list of all the people. So that's more likely what's going to happen when you're searching for your customers or if you can't find them. And so what you do is, oh, I found the person I'm looking for. You do add as a friend. And that same thing with send a request, but we're not going to go through that right now on Omer's Facebook. So we'll go back home. And like I said, this news feed here is a running log that updates you on your friends' posts, on your anything that you are currently signed up with. So for example, all of you have liked our Fisher Auto fan club page. I did that for you when we first signed up. So you're going to constantly be getting this on your Facebook news feed. Ideally, we're going to be sharing these with our customers once we have them so that they'll be able to get that information as well. Yeah. So let's actually go over what sharing means. So say that you wanted to post this video of me onto your page so that your customers could see it, so that when they sign on, they'll see this information. You would go down here and hit that share button, and then he would hit share again. And now that's posted onto his profile so that all of his friends that sign on will see that video. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to go over is what your wall is. If you go over, where is the wall? Well, sometimes there's a tab over here, but I think you can also hit profile. And then that brings up your wall right here. So these are all the things that Omer has shared or posted on his wall. That's where customers can write to you. So you can see here, one of his customers wrote to him and he answered him, and now anything that he shares, his customer is going to see also on their news feed. Okay, so again, back at your wall, if you go all the way up to the top, you'll see this section right here. And this is where you can write something that posts to your page, and then all of your friends on Facebook and customers and whoever you've connected with on there will see that. So this is just an example of something that you could write. And then you would go over to that share button and hit share. That would post onto your wall, and then that would post to all of your Facebook friends' news feeds. When they sign on, they'll see that. And so then this is a little bit more complicated up here. We're not going to get into that right now, but those are other modifications or things that you can do to post onto your page. And we will get into that later on. The last thing that we're going to go over today is we're going to hit back home to go to that original page. And I just want to go over an example of actually sharing something. So we're going to go to the Fisher Auto Honda and Kia page. And we're going to select that because that's what we were searching for. And this is the page that our company has, that we've built for our company. And so we're constantly posting things up on this page, and some of them might be of interest for you or interest to your customers, and you would want them to see. So, for example, this Honda is something that just came out on our page 19 hours ago. And if you thought that that would be something your customers would like or you wanted them to see, what you would do is you would hit this share button over here. We don't need to, we don't have to write anything right there. And this would come up, and then down there at the very bottom is that share button that you would hit again. So as you can see, what we decided to share on Omer's page got posted to his profile. In the near future, when his customers sign on, that will show up in the newsfeed. But again, like I said, that newsfeed is constantly updating. And so it's important for you to keep checking out that Facebook page that we have and keep sharing that information so that you can get the word out to your customers.